Hi,
You are
welcome.
live.
Welcome. Thank you all for being here. My name is Teresa Chandler. I'm with the Cook County Assessor's Office. The Cook County Assessor Office um, is Cook County Assessor is Fritz Kagi. Since coming to office since 2018, he has not stopped hitting the grounds running. Fairness, transparency, ethics are all on his agenda.
Teresa, sorry to interrupt you 1 second. Should we give our viewers just a few minutes?
Yes.
Because we only had one.
All right, well, we better scratch that.
We could just wait a few minutes.
Okay.
Sorry. And then we'll introduce me, and then I can go behind the scenes.
Okay, so why don't you do the introduction?
Okay. We're at 6 viewers right now.
Hey, 6 viewers is great.
If you are
That's
joining
great music. Pardon me?
Please share this presentation if you are just joining us. Like and share so your friends and family can also view. Oh, we have a comment.
Hi.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi.
Okay, we have 12 viewers. $14.
Okay, we're moving up.
16. Okay, we can start.
We're doing well.
Yeah, to 20, and we'll start.
Okay, sounds good.
17. If we can get 3 more viewers. Oh,
come on, we need 3 more viewers. Let's go.
Please share this presentation if you just joined us this evening. We are trying to get 20 viewers before we begin. Yes. Okay, we are at 16 still.
16. Come on, guys. You have to send this presentation out to your friends. This is some valuable information.
Oh, 19. We need 1 more.
1 more. Let's go. We can make it.
More.
1 more.
20.
Yes.
All right. We'll go ahead and start.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for a virtual presentation on property tax exemptions. And you are here to find out which ones auto-renew and all the new procedures and policies this year about exemptions. So I will go ahead and introduce Teresa Chandler, our outreach representative, who will be speaking tonight. And I will be behind the scenes. My name is Angelina Romero, Director of Communications, and I will let Teresa take it away.
Well, thank you so much, Angelina. Thanks for that. Hi, as Angelina said, I am Teresa Chandler from the Cook County Assessor's Office, where the Cook County Assessor is Fritz Kagi. Since coming into office 2018, the Assessor Fritz Kagi has not stopped running, literally hitting the ground. Fairness, transparency, ethics has just been a part of his agenda. It's a part of our office agenda. Now, our office is not limited to setting just property values, but we work with other agencies to stimulate economic growth, affordable housing, job development. We value over 1.8 million parcels throughout Cook County. Okay? And that's a lot of parcels, definitely. However, tonight, we're here to talk about exemptions. Our office, the Cook County Assessor's Office, we administer property tax exemptions that may contribute to lowering your property tax bill. All right? Now, this month, we have sent tens of thousands of homeowners. We sent them letters like this. Can you see this? Or a postcard. This is just a confirmation letting you know that your exemption has auto-renewed. That means that you don't have to apply. Yes, you don't have to apply this year. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. Now, what are exemptions? This is for you new homeowners. You ask yourself, what is an exemption? Well, the Assessor's Office administers property exemptions to help you lower your property tax bill. I would just say it's a discount. It's like a coupon or something. It reduces your equalized assessed value or your tax value of your home. Now, the exemptions for 2020 are available online. The deadline to apply is March 31st, 2021. Please apply online. As a reminder, all exemptions appear on your 2021 second installment property tax bill. That's the yellow property tax bill that you received from the Cook County Treasurer's Office. Not this first bill that you just received, but the second half property tax bill. This is when your exemptions are going to appear. Now, how can you obtain the information to see if you applied? What are your exemptions that you applied for last year? Well, all you need to do is just go to Google and type in www.cookcountypropertyinfo.com. And you can see what exemptions you have applied for in the prior years, okay? Yes. And this is really what we're doing. This is to reduce the spread of COVID. We're making most of our exemptions to auto renew. You can do this in the comfort of your own home. Even look on your cell phone, on your iPad, it's just gonna auto renew. You can just look and see, hey, oh, my exemption has auto renewed, okay? You don't have to leave your home. Now, once you go to cookcountypropertyinfo.com, you look in this square, right, this circle right here, and you will be able to determine your exemption history in the status section. This will give you several years of your exemption. It will actually tell you how many exemptions you have applied for. And by the way, this is a great website, but the Cook County Assessor's website is the best. Now, how does exemption save you money? Well, this is just an example of a tax bill, just the very bottom of a tax bill, your second installment tax bill. And as I stated before, it helps to reduce your equalized assessed value. On this sample of your tax bill, this is just a sample. This is not your tax bill. This is just a sample. So what we have here is that your estimated market value of your home is $100,000. We multiplied it times 10%. This is for residential properties. Residential properties only, that's condominiums and co-ops in residential homes. And then you will get your assessed value. Now, the next number that we have here is called your state equalizer. What is a state equalizer? Well, we're really not here for that, but I just want to explain it to you anyway. But it's a number that the Illinois Department of Revenue provides. Every bill has the state equalizer, and it is the same, and it changes every year. The Cook County Assessor's Office, we have no control over this number, okay? And then we come up with your equalized assessed value. This is where we start to save you money. You get some discounts, and it helps you on your property tax bill. Now, we minus it by $10,000 for your homeowner's exemption. You get your adjusted equalized assessed value, and you multiply your tax rate, and then you come up with your property tax bill. Is that a lot? No. Well, easy said than done. What you can do is just take your homeowner's exemption, the $10,000, times your tax rate. Your tax rate is a number that everyone's different. You have to look at your second installment bill and look at your tax rate, okay? So this picture here is a sample of your property tax bill. This is just a sample that we provided for you to see that it's your yellow bill. And as you can see where it says tax calculator, this is where your exemptions are going to be displayed. Now, you may receive a homeowner's exemption, and the various type of exemptions that you apply for, that you are eligible for, they will be in the tax calculator section. That's the very bottom left-hand corner, okay? It says tax calculator, all right? Now, I want to stop right here because if you have questions, as I stated, I work in the communications department. Behind the scene is, the great communications department. So drop your questions down in the chat box, and someone will be answering as we go along. Okay? Feel free. Now, what are the various types of exemptions that the Cook County Assessor's Office offers? Remember, we're here to help you. Our office is here to help you. Fairness, transparency, ethics. This is what we are about in our office, okay? Now, the first exemption is called the homeowner's exemption. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit later what each of them, the requirements are. The senior exemption, the senior freeze exemption, the persons with disability, the returning veterans exemption, the veteran with disabilities, the long-time homeowners exemption, and the home improvement exemption, okay? So we have 8 exemptions, okay? Now, I'm going to go into a brief explanation of each one of them. As I stated, as I go through each exemption, please drop your questions in the chat box, and someone behind the scene will be answering your questions. Number 1, homeowners exemption. All right. This exemption provides property tax savings on homeowners if you live in your principal place of residence as of January the 1st of the prior year. This exemption is going to auto-renew. No need to come and apply to our office because our office is closed for the safety for you in our office because of the COVID, because of the pandemic. We are closed to the public. So therefore, we've made it very easy. It's going to auto-renew. It's just that simple. You stay home, as I said, look at your cell phone, your iPad, on your computer. Your exemption is going to auto-renew, and guess what? It's going to appear on your second installment bill, right? The due date for this exemption for new homeowners to apply is March the 31st, 2021. All right? The next exemption we have is the senior exemption. This exemption provides savings like for most homeowners who are 65 years or older, born 1955 or prior. Yes, this exemption is going to auto-renew. A second exemption that's going to auto-renew. Now, newly qualified seniors, yeah, you need to apply, okay? This is your first initial application. We will need you to apply. The due date is March 31st, 2021, okay? Auto-renew for people who had it last year. The next exemption we have is called the senior freeze exemption. What is the senior freeze exemption? Well, the senior freeze exemption is you must be a senior, of course. Same requirements as a senior exemption is that you must be 65. However, you must have a household income of less than $65,000 or less. Now, that's everyone in the household who has an income. It's combined income, all right? $65,000 or less, all right? And you must be 65, all right? Or older, born 1955 or prior. And this exemption is going to auto-renew as well. You know, the Cook County Assessor's Office, we're doing amazing things because you don't have to leave your home. Like I said, you do not have to leave your home. Newly qualified applicants, you don't have to leave either. You must have filed your application by March 31st, 2021. It's that simple. We've made it so easy for you to just apply online. Okay? Now, in addition to all 3 of those exemptions, the homeowners, the senior freeze, we have an exemption called persons with disability exemption. And it also provides savings. You're getting discounts. You can get a homeowners. You can have a senior. You can have a senior freeze exemption. You can have those 3 exemptions. Okay? Those 3 are automatically renewing. And guess what? This person with disability exemption is auto-renewing as well. Okay? Because due to the pandemic, this is going to renew for this year. All right? only for this year. All right. And newly qualified applicants, please apply by March the 31st, 2021. Just for this year, we're going to auto renew it. Okay. Now, we also have a veterans exemption. This is called a returning veterans exemption. This exemption provides savings for veterans returning from active duty and armed conflict. Not like, well, my father was in World War II. No, not like that, of course, but active conflict, active duty, armed conflict, recent war, okay? Now, this exemption, no, it's not going to auto renew. It must be filed annually, and you must file online. And the deadline is March the 31st, 2021. As I stated, returning from active duty. Remember, the key word here, returning from active duty. All right? Now, we have a veterans with disability exemption as well. Okay, so this year, it's going to auto renew for this year only. The key word for this veteran with disability exemption is that you must have a service-connected disability, and it must be certified by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs. You must have a letter that says you had a service-connected disability that was certified. And you must provide your DD-214 if this is your first time applying. If this is not your first time applying, you're going to auto renew. Now, give yourself a clap because many of you are going to be auto renewing your exemptions. I don't think it's going to be but a very few that's newly qualified, okay, for the applicants. But if you're auto renewing, give yourself a clap because guess what? You don't have to do anything because your exemption is going to auto renew. So thumbs up to the Cook County Assessor's Office. Isn't that right? Yeah, I think so too. So the due date is March 31st, 2021. For this year only, remember that. Service connected. You must have been injured in the service to be eligible for this exemption. All right. The next exemption is what we call the long time exemption. Now, we get so many questions about, oh, I've been in my house a long time. Do I qualify? Well, no fewer than 2% people actually qualify. And that's probably about 11,000 since we have 1.8 million parcels throughout Cook County. And I believe like 1.6 in residential. Only 2% of homeowners actually qualify for this exemption. And the applications are mailed to those who qualify. Now, how do we know those who qualify? Well, we can tell by the equalized assessed value if the equalized assessed value has gone up significantly. There are 3 requirements for the long-time homeowners exemption. Number 1, you must have been in your house over 10 years. Many of you right now can say, oh, I've been in my house for 30 years, 40 years. I've raised my kids in this house. I lived in here since I was a child. Yeah, okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is your household income must be less than $100,000. Oh yeah, I qualify. I meet that requirement. But the third requirement is that your equalized assessed value must have been going up significantly. And as I stated, your assessment must have been increased. So our office could see that because as I stated, we run an office that has fairness, transparency, and ethics. And if you believe that you actually qualify, hey, email us or call us. But the applications are automatically mailed to those who qualify. The due date is March 31st if we send you an application, okay? This exemption is called, the next exemption is called the home improvement exemption, okay? Now, this exemption allows homeowners to add improvement to their property, such as remodeling. And there's, someone might say, I'm adding some kitchens, kitchen cabinets, which I need too. I'm adding, I'm changing the basement, or I'm remodeling my bathroom. On our website, we can tell you if, in fact, if it's a part of a home improvement. But if you increases your market value up to $75,000, it exempts the improved portion of the property up to 4 years. So this exemption will be automatically applied upon filing for your building permit. So just say you're adding a dormer to your house and they pull a permit, and they pull the permit. We're gonna get that permit, and it's gonna tell us. So you don't have to call us and say, "Hey, I'm making a home improvement." When that contractor pulls that permit, we're gonna get it through the city, and it's gonna come to us. So this exemption will automatically apply upon the permit of the improvement. Okay, so that's why there is no due date applicable for this exemption. Now, so let's just do a recap here. All right. So no need to apply for number one if you receive this. And I hope you're writing this down because I want you to share it with your family and your friends. This is great news. I want you to post it, take pictures, put it on Facebook. You do not need to apply. This is great news that you need to be sharing with everyone that you know that's a homeowner who recently purchased a home. If you receive the homeowner's exemption, the senior exemption, the senior freeze, person with disability, and the veterans exemption with the disability, no need to reapply. You know what? You can relax, stay at home, drink what I drink, sparkling water, and be happy. So there's no need to apply for your exemption. They're gonna auto renew. Yes, auto renew. And it's a great thing. And you know, we're here to help. The Cook County Assessor's Office, that's what we're here for. Okay. Now, for new applicants, we would like for you to apply online. All right. Now, we have identified household who was newly eligible for exemptions that has recently sold. So our database allows us, we connect with other agencies to see who should receive booklets, okay? Because we're mailing booklets out to newly identified homeowners. That's recently purchased homeowners, okay? So you're gonna receive a booklet, and this booklet is gonna contain a homeowner's exemption, because we don't know how old you are, a senior exemption, a senior freeze exemption. And if you're eligible, would help to apply. And applications are online. So if, just say perhaps you mess up, because like me, sometimes I mess up, you know, first time, I need copies of things, and then the second time I get it right. But when I'm doing, you know, filling out applications. So, hey, the applications are online and you can apply. But if you're a new applicant, a new homeowner, you're a senior, you just purchased a new home, we are sending those booklets out, and many of individuals has already received them. Okay. Now, I hope you can connect with us on social media, our social media channel. We would love to hear from you. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. We're there. We're all over. Also, you can call us at 312-443-7550. Our office is open from 8:30 to 5, or email us, okay, at www.cookcountyassessor.com. We will love to chat with you through our social media, or even on the phone if your questions are not answered through the email, but I'm sure they will be, because that's what we do. We're very transparent and we're here to help. So with that being said, are there any questions tonight?
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Angelina.
Okay, there are quite a few questions, and let me pull up a few of them. Let me just get back here. Okay.
So
let's see. Our first one. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
She would like a little bit more, Inez would like a little bit more information about the long-time owner exemption.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the long time. So the long time exemption, Inez, and thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for sharing your time with us tonight. So the requirements, number one, is that you must have lived in your house over 10 years, number one. Number two, your household income must be less than $100,000. Gross income, everyone in the household, okay? And thirdly, you must have had a significant assessment increase. Now, I can't tell you that here tonight, but what I can tell you is I stated that no fewer than 2% of homeowners qualify. We actually knows what homes actually qualifies by their assessment increase. Okay. And so what we do is at that period of time that this form should come out, we actually will mail you the application. Okay. If you qualify. Now, if you believe that you qualify, then give us a call and we can check and we will give you the information if you qualify or not. Okay. But we have that information.
Okay, thank you. And here is the next question from Esther. What if you don't have a computer to file online for the senior freeze for the first time? So she's not, she didn't receive it last year.
Well, Esther, thank you for that. That's a great question. As I stated, that based on information that we have from new homeowners, we have a database which shows which properties were purchased in 2020. We actually sending booklets out. Tens of thousands of booklets has gone out in February. You can call our office and we can assist you with that matter as well. But yeah, definitely booklets are going out. And the booklets would also include the homeowners, the senior, and the senior freeze application.
And let's see, here is the next one question from April. Does the home need to be in the senior's name? So she's probably referring to the senior exemption and the senior freeze.
So yes, the home needs to be in the senior's name. That's for sure, because the senior is applying for the senior exemption. Definitely is the senior must be on the deed. Okay.
Okay, thank you. And next question from Tracy. She has a few questions. She hasn't been at her home for 10 years, but she has been at her home for 10 years, but never applied for the homeowner's exemption. Can she go back and get exemptions for prior years?
Oh, Tracy. Yes. And you know, that's a great question here. So what I need you to do, I wish we can share the screens, but what I need you to do, you can do it tonight. Like I said, our office, we're transparent about everything. You can go on our website, cookcountyassessor.com. And so what you're going to type in the search engine is, we're going to go all forms and tools. We're going to click there. And the drop-down box is going to say certificate of errors. All forms and tools. Over a little bit. Yes. And it's going to say certificate of errors. And once you click there, you're going to scroll down to the middle. And so you're going to fill out for the homeowner certificate of error for 2016, 17, 18, and 19. Okay. In addition to that, you're going to apply for your exemption for this year. So if those taxes were paid by you, you're going to receive refunds. Okay. Now, make sure you attach your documentation, which is your driver's license, your state ID, and everything. And so, hey, let's get the ball rolling. Those other years, past 16, unfortunately, we can't go past those years. But 16, 17, 18, and 19, yes, we can definitely apply it.
And it can all be done online, correct?
And all online. We encourage everything online. Yes.
Okay. And then another question from Esther. Where do you get assistance to file online?
So now, Esther, it all depends. Let me just say this too, because like I said, you can always call our office, 312-443-7550. In addition to that, I'm not sure what township you live in, but you can also go to your township assessor's office. They're always there to help. Always there to help. There's 38 townships throughout Cook County. They're always there to help. And our office, as I stated, we are here to help. Give us a call.
And I'll show you really quickly on our website where we have the township assessors listed.
Yes.
So under here, under contact, township assessors, and then the various townships, the assessor's name, the township assessor's name, and then the address and phone number.
Exactly. And the great thing about it, to find out what township you live in, you can just look at your second installment bill or your first, and it tells you right at the top, your township, okay? And that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. It's very important that you know your township, what township you live in. Like, I live on the south side of Chicago. I live in Lake Township. And at first, when I first found out about it, I was like, Lake Township? I don't live in Lake Township, but I live in Lake Township, and I live in the south side of Chicago. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And we have another question. How long does it take to process an exemption application and a certificate of error application? Where do we check the status if we applied online? Thank you.
All right. So first question, how long does it take for an exemption application? I can't give you the date, but I can tell you that our office is very efficient. Once you apply online, I can't say it'll take 1 or 2 weeks, because right now we are in a pandemic. I'm not saying things are slow or anything like that, but we are working very efficient. That's for sure. And we will process your application. You will get a confirmation. So about your certificate of error, where do we check the status if we applied online? We would have it online that says you can call us as well too. It says in process. We can let you know that as well. Your refund check, it's called your certificate of error. That's what it's called. It's not called refund check. It's called certificate of error. That check takes 90 days, up to 90 days, and it's issued by the Cook County Treasurer's Office. We don't issue any refund checks, okay?
And also, I wanted to mention something about that.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to send us a message with your PIN, we can also possibly check for you.
Yeah, we can check anytime if you email us as well.
Yeah. Just send, if you don't want to do the comment, just send us a message on Facebook, a private message.
And you don't have to have your PIN number. We can look it up for you.
Okay, another question. Let's see. My husband turned 65 in February of 2020, so last year. So he was not eligible for the senior exemption. Will he get a form to apply, or do we just find it on the website?
So your husband turned 65 in February. You can apply online for his senior exemption because he was born in 1955 or prior, because he's 65 years old based on what you have provided. And so therefore, you can apply online. Yes. We encourage you to apply online. We don't want you to go, our office is closed. We want you to apply online. And for your safety, of course.
Okay, and let's see, another question. So I will receive a letter in the mail for the longtime homeowner exemption. I qualified last year. Oh, I've never actually met someone who qualified. Good for you.
Angelina's new to this long time, but that's wonderful that you qualify. So therefore, it's only fewer than 2% homeowners qualified. So definitely you will receive an application if your assessment value exceeded the amount set by the state legislator. You definitely will receive a application. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then let's see. Another question. Has the long-time exemption notice been sent out yet?
Ooh. No, not yet. We have not. No. And that's the last exemption that we actually send out. So no, the exemption has not gone out yet.
And she wants to know when.
So we can't, actually we don't have a date. I can't say, next week, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. We just don't have a date right now, currently, when the applications are going to be sent out. But we're going to post it on our website because, like I stated, everything is transparent, and everything that we do, it's on our website.
Okay, Ines again, is there anyone available that we can contact online and review? Yes. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I was just going to tell Ines, thank you for all the questions, but you can actually send us a message right now with your PIN and information and let us know what you want us to look up. And then she also says right after, these online presentations are good, but she's still a little left out, which probably means she still has some more questions. So I would definitely encourage you to write us a message, private message, and explain everything, and we can check for you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, let's see, Susan. What happens if a brother and sister own a home just received after mom's passing on 10/22/2019? they have changed the ownership. One will be 65 on December 2nd of 2021, and one will not. Oh, so they have one senior and one non-senior, but the one
so
senior.
at the end of this year, they're going to be a senior at the very end of this year, and they wasn't a senior in the beginning of this year, so they will be a senior next year. Okay. Now you can receive the homeowner's exemption if you have all the documentation that shows that that you all are the owners of the home and you have paid the property taxes. That means that you or your brother pay the property taxes and you are the owner. We need documentation to show that, and your driver's license state ID must show that address as well. Now, your brother will not be 65 until December. He will not qualify this year for the senior exemption because he was not born 1955. He was born 1956.
So next year he can apply.
Yes.
Okay. But for now, the homeowner exemption, you can apply for that.
Yeah, they can apply for if the property taxes were paid.
I see.
By them. They have to show, and if they lived in the home at that time, for sure. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, next question. We got a lot of questions. How can I tell if my mother still has a senior freeze? She had one in the past years. Her 2019 second installment shows zeros. Does that mean no?
That means if her second installment shows zero, that means that she has been receiving some great savings. That's what that means. So more than likely, she's received the homeowners, the senior, and the senior freeze. And her exemption has auto-renewed. She was on it in 2019, so definitely our website you can check, and also you can check to see if she received a senior freeze. But yes, more than likely she definitely has.
Okay, I don't know if they mean zero as in the bill was zero or zero as in the part where it says the amount saved. I'm not sure what she means.
Oh, if it says amount saved, that means that she has not received it in 2019. If it says zero in 2019, but it's her first time, if it's her first time, it's going to show zero. But if this is her second or third time, it should not show zero in her second installment. And we need to look into that. So you can either email us or call us tomorrow and we can check it out for you, Mom.
Yeah, or send us a message right now with your PIN.
Now we can check it out for you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Esther, why are the applications not online for us to print?
So due to the safety, because we're in a pandemic, it's COVID, and our office is closed, all applications are online, and it's much faster to actually apply. It's much easier for you to apply. And we're mailing out booklets. We've mailed out tens and thousands of booklets just this month. Okay, so that's why we are not online for print. Yeah.
Okay, Susan, how does one meet or connect with someone for assessor's office? Reason a unique situation.
So you can just email us. Can someone please put in the chat box how to email our office? We answer emails every day, and so we can answer you, or you can always call our office at 312-443-7550. Again, that's 312-443-7550. Yeah.
I just dropped it in the link too, in the comment section. So you can that's where you can ask questions directly.
Yes.
And then again, you can message us right now as well. Let's see, Abraham. Oh, Inez says thank you. Abraham says thank you. Answered my question about automatic renew for seniors. Esther, you didn't answer my question. Senior freeze application first time. I'm not a new homeowner.
Senior freeze application.
I'm not sure what the question was, but Esther, you can still apply. You don't have to be a new homeowner.
Yeah, you definitely can apply.
We'll send you the link as well. Tracy said thank you. Let's see. Juanita says, what if your taxes were paid through your mortgage? Will you still get the refund, or will the mortgage company received the payment? Oh, for a certificate?
So if she overpaid on her exemptions, if she overpaid, then what happens is the treasurer's office should have on their site a refund. And so therefore she would have to claim her refund through the treasurer's office. Or if she pays it through her mortgage company, oftentimes there's an overage in your escrow, and the mortgage company will send you that money or inform you that you have an overage in your escrow. Okay. And sometimes, like me, I always have a shortage and I have to come up with extra money on my mortgage. But if you have an overage, the mortgage company will probably send you a letter stating you have an increase, a surplus. But if you overpay with your Cook County property taxes, then the Cook County Treasurer's Office would have it on their website that you're due for a refund, and you have to claim it there.
I will drop that link in the comment section for the Cook County Treasurer's Office as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then let's see. Oh, another Treasurer's question regarding the Treasurer's Office. How can I apply for a payment plan for past taxes?
So yeah, that is a question for the Cook County Treasurer's Office. Can you drop their link? Because the Cook County Assessor's Office, what we do, we administer exemptions, we apply, we help people with the exemptions, we assess properties. With payments, we do not accept payments or anything like that. So no, definitely. The Cook County Assessor's Office does not deal with payments.
Okay, I put the link in the chat, in the comments.
Okay, thank you, Angelina.
Oh, Alok says thank you. This service is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that means a lot to us. This is actually our first presentation of the year on Facebook Live.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, Jacqueline says, can you post the link to apply online? Thank you. Okay, yes, we will send her that link.
Okay.
Okay, and Inez needs to check for the long-time homeowner. Yes, Inez, send us your PIN and we will check for you.
Definitely.
April, she appreciates this live. She was so worried about this process as a new homeowner. Thanks again.
Thanks, April. And we're here. We're definitely here to help. And like as I stated, I hope that many of you can connect with us on our social media channels. We're out here all the time. This is what we do. We're here to help. Okay. So we love it.
We'll take just a few more. Sheila says, at what age does the senior freeze start? She will be 65 this year.
Okay, so that means, Sheila, you were born in 1956. So next year you will be eligible, okay, for the senior freeze. You must be born 1955 or prior.
Oh, okay. Does the long-time homeowner's exemption application need to be notarized? That's a good question.
So, I think that's one of the things. I believe so. I think we did not change the long time exemption requirements to notarization. So I can't say for sure. Can you pull it up?
We'll have to get back to you on that one because I almost want to say that the notarization is being waived because of COVID.
Because of the COVID, I believe it is. But I think normally under normal circumstances, because we're not living in a normal time right now because of the pandemic, but I'm
looking right now. I don't. Yeah, I'm looking it up. I don't see it specify that, but we will get back to you. We will look into that.
Yes. And also question. You must, definitely. If we mail you the application out, because that means that you qualify.
Oh, Julie says, yes, you two are great. That's so nice.
Julie.
Jacqueline says, thank you. Great presentation. Okay.
This is my very first of the year, so.
I think that's pretty much it. Great job, ladies. Really appreciate the information. Esther says, send me the links for the emails. Thank you. We will do that. This is actually the last question. I don't really understand this one. Do CPAN, affordable units receive an exemption?
So what is a CPAN affordable units? I'm not familiar with a CPAN affordable units. So I'm definitely not sure. I'm sure familiar with like affordable housing, co-ops, condos. So I'm not familiar with a CPAN affordable units.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either. But if you want to explain a little bit more or
Yeah,
message us about that, and we can look at it.
definitely. Mhm.
But okay, that's the last question.
Well,
Yeah, we have a lot of thank yous.
yes.
Thank you very much. I hope you have more presentations. We are actually, thank you for mentioning that. So tomorrow evening we have a presentation in Spanish, and then in 2 weeks we will have another English and Spanish presentation for the week.
Yeah, and we want to thank you all for your time, because you could have been any other place doing any other things and more other things, or having dinner. Thank you for spending your time with us, right, Angelina?
Yes, thank you so much. And there's our website. We really appreciate everyone that joined. We always
Yes.
get a little bit nervous and think maybe no one will show up, but so it's always exciting when people show up. So yeah, we'll bring that to a close. And thank you very much. And if you guys have want more information, just message us on Facebook or on email as well.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
have a good night, everyone.